Situation in Ukraine goes to show you who's really running the U.S. government. It's not so much we the people. It's by special interests. It's the military-industrial complex in this case. The average American does not benefit from the war that's going on over there. Ukraine as a country has been destroyed. Russians are getting killed and maimed. Obviously, same thing with Ukrainians. And like I said, Ukraine as a country has been destroyed. A lot of the people that lived there have left. That has hollowed out their economy. They've also had a high death toll as a result of this war. And it's, citizens of the West are paying for it via inflation. The government is borrowing money from central banks to purchase arms to send over to Ukraine, and the military-industrial complexes are getting wealthy. They're getting rich off of this. So they're making all this money on the sweat of Westerners, particularly Americans, and the blood of Slavic peoples that historically, they've had families together. I knew a Russian guy that was married to a Ukrainian woman. And that kind of thing is not uncommon over there. I had friends in both countries, Ukraine and Russia. And I've been told that Ukraine is a beautiful country, but Eastern Ukraine has been, there's been some cities that have just been destroyed. Hollowed out. And for what? So, an elite group of people can make some more money and gain a little bit of power as a result of this. Like I said, the average American does not benefit from this. I don't benefit from this. There's no reason why I would support such a war, even if Ukraine hypothetically were to win somehow. Americans are not going to cheer on the Ukrainians and call that a win. If you were to take a poll, most Americans, if they said, do you support American involvement in a war overseas? And I would venture to say maybe even most Americans, a majority of Americans, despite the propaganda, would still say no. But see, that doesn't matter because it's all about the special interests and the mainstream media that can manufacture a false consensus through their propaganda. So, the DC people, the CIA and all them calling Tucker Carlson a propagandist, really? Really? Look at your own agency. Look at the news media that they support, the sanctioned news media. That's propaganda. Even if Tucker Carlson, even if I don't agree with everything that he says, so what? Anyway, I can rant on and on about this. It's absolutely ridiculous. People are getting killed for nothing. For nothing.